Halftime. So Notre Dame somehow has allowed FSU to at one point have the lead. Muff punt or muff kickoff, whatever it was, muffed it. FSU comes down the field 17-14. Notre Dame has since scored, I think, 10 points. So they're leading at the half. Miami just got on the board against, it's 28-20 for Notre Dame FSU. So FSU's still in it. Oh, my goodness. Notre Dame, how in the world did y'all let them score that many points, man? It's FSU, for goodness sake. What's going on, Landon? Then you got Miami. They first time they've seen a defense all season, apparently. They can't move the ball. I guess, Pastor Dave, are you a Alabama fan, sir? Because as of right now, Alabama's driving the struggle bus. Clemson's doing what they do. Miami is struggling to keep in the game, but they're still in the game. It hasn't got away from us yet. Alabama has been playing catch-up all game. Started out with Ole Miss scoring. Ole Miss scored. Alabama come down and scored. Ole Miss scored. Alabama come down and scored. Ole Miss scored. And Alabama come down and scored. But what's going on, Tiger Raven? As of right now, Ole Miss is looking pretty good. They're getting some pressure on the quarterback. Alabama's struggling. At least it seems to me they're struggling to keep the quarterback safe. Now, Mac Jones has made some impressive what's going on, Reasonable Gump? Alabama has made some impressive throws on offense. But they're going to have to do a lot better than that if they plan to win a national championship. Because I'll be honest with you, they don't look dominant right now. Now, they may turn it on in the second half. They've been known to do that. But Clemson 21-3. Believe it or not, Miami's still in that game, Tiger. They could come back, but it's not likely, but it's possible. I'm a Gator fan, and I have to admit our defense is hot garbage. Yeah, y'all were struggling today too. But Alabama right now, y'all in trouble. The main reason I'm watching this game is to see what we're up against next week. Ole Miss doesn't have much of a defense, but apparently y'all don't either. I guess pretty much everybody's team's defense took the season off. I'm sure Nick Saban's losing his mind in that locker room. I don't know what he's gonna say when he come back. I'm sure he's gonna say something. I'm sure they're gonna do something different. But for right now, it's tough. It's tough. FSU might turn around and win that game. That'll be an upset. I don't foresee Miami winning that game, but I don't think anybody expected Ole Miss to come out here and play like this. It certainly doesn't appear like Alabama did. I've seen the Jalen's make a couple of good catches, but man, y'all do not need to hire Will Muschamp. That guy's terrible. Trust me. It'll be an interesting second half. I'm sure they're making adjustments right now, but man, who knows? Hey, what's going on, Christy? What's going on, Sarah? I'm surprised. I'm very, very surprised. Caden Smith says, go Dogs. Bill Clinton says, Miami. Okay, Miami is just not there right now. Maybe later. Clemson's looking great. Clemson's looking okay. And I wouldn't say looking great. They look okay. Saban come out of the locker room with a few more gray hairs. I'm surprised he hadn't lost his hair. What are you saying? Oh, he's talking about Muschamp's just a bad head coach. That's possible, too. No, sir, you're not getting up here right now. You're eating a cracker. And dropping crumbs all over me. I knew Ole Miss was going to score. I knew they were going to score, too, but I didn't think they would take the lead and keep getting it. What's going on, Jay Martin? One more half for Clemson. Yep. Lane has Ole Miss looking like Bama. Lane has Ole Miss kind of looking like what Oklahoma looked like last year. They can go down the field and score pretty quickly. But the one thing I'm very surprised on is how often Ole Miss is getting in the backfield against Bama. I don't know what's going on with that. Someone keep please keep Matt Landers at home. Yes, keep him at home. He's terrible. How is Clemson not looking great? I'm not saying that they're terrible. I'm saying they look good, but they don't look great, in my opinion. I'm used to, when I watch Clemson play, I'm used to see them score at will. I'm used to see them just drop dimes down the field. I'm used to it being like 40 points at halftime. I'm just not seeing that. They seem to be struggling a little bit against Miami. Even when they played good teams last year, they were just whipping the crap out of them. I don't see that right now. I'm not saying it isn't there, but it just doesn't seem to be there right now for me, for them. The score, I think, is 21-7 or 21-3 or something like that. Nothing exotic. Tennessee got smashed second half, but they do look a lot better than the past year, especially on defense. I was a little surprised at their defensive line in the first half, but it's like I said in my prediction video, the moment that they had to start switching to the backups because the starters were getting tired, the game was going to get out of hand, and that's exactly what happened. This is the 7th ranked team in the nation. You're off on this one. How many times did Clemson in the playoffs beat the brakes off somebody? I'm not giving them any slack for them playing the number 7th ranked team. Georgia played the number 7th ranked last team, and we held them to 6 points. And then the next thing you know, everybody's like, and Auburn's not that good. Okay. What's going on, Ballard? Dogs cannot be a second-half team against Alabama. Absolutely not. They got to put points on the board in the first quarter. I will say, however, this is the first time in a long time I've seen Georgia put that many points up on the second half on a ranked team. The SEC is more even for the middle of the pack teams. There's going to be a lot of 6-4 or 5-5 records in the SEC. Well, what did we find out today? We found out today LSU is nowhere near as good as they thought they were going to be. We found out Florida is nowhere good as they thought they were. We found out that Arkansas was probably better than we thought. Looks like Auburn still won, but looks like I said, Arkansas is better than we thought. Who else out there? I mean, I'm disappointed in Alabama so far. Got to step it up and give Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss offense some credit so far. Yeah, they're looking good. If the game keeps going, they are now. UGA jumps Alabama. That's possible. It's possible, but we'll see what happens. I don't think Ole Miss is ranked. So, what? It's huge? Maybe. For sure, take that to the bank. Maybe so. But to me, watching what I'm watching, Texas is what we thought they were. Oklahoma's what we thought they were. Notre Dame is struggling against something called FSU. So Notre Dame's what we thought they were. Alabama's letting me down a little bit right now. Clemson's doing pretty good. Georgia let me down in the first half. Got that scrub 7 points off of that stupid snap, bad snap. But you know, I've seen Alabama do some dramatic stuff in the second half. They might turn it on, and it might end up being 51-27. Who knows? We're back. I'm waiting for the Tennessee fans to start arguing with the Tennessee fans and start arguing with the Texas fans about who's back the best. Anyway, Clemson's in command right now. They'll say they're going to win. Alabama's got to get it figured out. If they play like that against Georgia, FSU, I hate FSU and I hate Notre Dame. So I get to smile knowing one of them's going to lose. And the closer they can make the score, the worse they both look. So whatever. I'm good with it either way. But Alabama's got to do something. That O-line's got to tighten up. But we'll see you guys here in a little bit at the end of the game. I'll probably do a fan reaction to 1 or 2 or 3 of these games. Have a great day. God bless. Go Dogs.